everybody. How's it going? It's week 1 in the books. Football is back. I actually got to watch football this week, which was great too. Well, most of it, some of it actually. But look, I got so excited that an exclamation point made it to the next line. That's how excited I was.
Nice.
It's more that just the formatting is different from when you load it into StreamYard as opposed to when you just look at it on slides. But hey, so welcome everybody to our first of what will be 17 or 18 recap shows, because we will recap every week that matters. How'd it go for you? I mean, Jeremy, first place in the Washington Spirit division, checking in. Congratulations, Jeremy,
Nice.
winning.
Well done.
Unfortunately for Gil, the classic second most points for, most points against. Oof. That's the roughest. That's a
1-1. That's one. You're 1-1.
That's fair. You at least got that victory for over the median. You got something out of it.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't even looked at my SFB score yet.
Oh, I can look it up for you.
You
are 2-0, Bob. You're 2-0 with 260.
So next week I go 0-2 to get back on pace.
Yeah, 50-50 chance of that happening.
I am Jeff Fisher.
I'm with Jason right on this one. I'm on to week 2. I did not have a very good week 1.
You should be on to Cincinnati.
Exactly. And apparently JJ has arrived. I'm guessing that's McCarthy coming out with his first victory.
Yeah, that fourth quarter, he's the only rookie or the only player in NFL history to have 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter of their debut.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jason
setting NFL records. Look at this McCarthy kid. It was rough the first half though.
Well, you have to get the nerves out. Jason playing a little bit of spoiler here, third place overall, but we'll get to that.
Wow. It's pretty cool. That's very cool.
All right, so here we go. Let's talk about who the top scorer of the week is. Christian McCaffrey. We were scared. They came out with that calf injury thing on Thursday. We're like, oh no, it's all this all over again. But when he plays, that man plays. It was tough to decide what to put under his scoring because he had so many different point categories.
Right.
Between targets, catches, rushes, rushing yards, receiving yards, Well, I don't think he scored a touchdown, but there was just 22 rushes for 11.
A lot of volume.
See, I don't think running back is a fair assessment for Christian McCaffrey.
I will say I watched that game and he had a 9-yard run and a 13-yard run. Outside of that, he had 20 carries for 50 yards.
Yeah. I mean, he should have a different position.
But by the way, you wanna see what it looks like for me during your average fantasy guy during the week.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if you can do this on me. Oops.
Hey, Bob.
I was gonna put myself on the big screen, but that just put Bob.
Well,
yeah. So chat. Here's my TV with stats on one side and the game replay on the other side.
Nice.
Just clicking through and watching each game and looking at the stats and looking at the game book and the snap percentages and all that stuff. Oh, that's sad.
Wait, is that real? Is that right?
They did say he was going to miss a few weeks, so it might have. If they realized that it was going to be 4, they might have just said, "Yeah, we'll take it cautious." I don't know. I didn't even see that. Russ got a haircut.
Russ did get a haircut.
That was a while ago, wasn't it?
It was
last week.
Yeah, my son and I got haircuts before his first day of school, so it was last Wednesday. Yeah, Shefty. Excuse me, Shefty just tweeted Kittle to IR. I don't like good players getting hurt. It's.
I don't like any players getting hurt.
Well, yeah.
It's as a fantasy, step back, remove yourself. It's nice that he got that touchdown before he left.
Yeah. Unlike Xavier Worthy, if you were depending on him.
Yeah. I had him in our guillotine reality show that it's turned into the guillotine.
Christian McCaffrey, the ultra back. Or remember when Denard Robinson came out? Like Yahoo had him listed under OW for offensive weapon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on.
like that.
There you go. Let's get that back up here. So
See,
yeah, so
like a wide back. Wouldn't that work?
That just sounds like an insult.
Or
it's like the opposite of a tight end, a wide back.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty. It could be a compliment too.
All right, so let's move on from whatever we're getting into. 10 targets, 9 receptions, 9 total first downs, 142 total yards. See, again, like I just need to group together everything. But it's been so long since we've done this. Who wants to win a Funko Pop? And since Christian McCaffrey was the top scorer, I have a Christian McCaffrey Funko to give away. So for the next 3 minutes, it's 108 until 111. Type CMC in the chat, and you'll get put onto the wheel to get entered to win.
Ooh-wee. I forgot to step away on the show.
Would have been helpful if I had a wheel up and ready.
Someone put some players up for bid in the market leagues, so I'm fixing that while on the show because apparently they still have the ability to put players up for auction in that league. Someone also asked when the blind bidding is available in that, so maybe there's a setting wrong on that too. It's going to be a fun day, guys.
It'd be boring if it weren't.
No, there's no blind bidding reset. So that's step one. Whatever you saved from the market, you now have in blind bidding. But yeah, I'll check out those market leagues today. So what kind of Funko? A CMC Funko? Okay,
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, that's pretty fitting.
Exactly.
Just opened up.
It's almost like you put the slides together in a certain way that transitioned to that.
It's almost like I knew what I was doing a little bit.
Right. It's pretty impressive.
Russ, you are. So I was sitting trying to make a new setup of slides, and I said, you know what? Russ knows how to use this one. Let's just stick with this one, and it's going to create a lot less work for me. Because you've got this one down pat. This is great.
I got it down pat. All right, you got a few more seconds to type CMC in the chat to get entered onto the wheel to win the CMC Funko Pop. Ooh, Kevin Williamson just making it in.
That's good.
Can I get in?
I'll get in. You can just send it to me. By the way, to the chat, to whoever's in the chat watching on wherever you're watching this, whatever platform, Bob and I get together on Sunday mornings now, I guess. Maybe we'll keep doing it. We'll see. To answer some start sit questions and just hang out. And mostly just have me talk the whole time, it feels like.
I mean, I can't tell you how impressed I was with Scott answering questions and backing it up with real data. It was like a real football show. I didn't know that was coming. I said to him, I said, look, let's just go on. You pick one side, I'll pick the other, and then we'll just make them try to figure out who it really should be. Or we both just say, yeah, that's a tough one, and move to the next question. No, Scott decided he was ripping off all kinds of stats like a real professional, and that's because he is.
It was a fun time. I think that side of me kicked in, and yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. We'll see how well it goes each week. Maybe one of those weeks we will do what you said, Bob, like a week where I am completely ill prepared or something.
All right,
I
let's
think
find
that
out
would be
who's going to win Christian McCaffrey. Well, the Funko Pop, not the actual guy.
Thanks for clarifying that.
Had to. Just
I
in
know
case.
that like Gil's name is so big because it's only 4 letters, but like part of my brain says that's a bigger slice of the like his chances are increased because it's a bigger wheel slice, but it's not.
Yeah. Congratulations, Kevin Payne. You are the winner of the Christian McCaffrey Funko Pop. Please send us an email at team@fantasycares.org, team@fantasycares.org with your address, and we will get out your Funko Pop. Remove. Add to stage. Top performers by position. Zay Flowers, the top scoring wide receiver. 9 targets, 7 receptions for 143 yards, 1 touchdown, 5 total first downs for a total of 43.10 points. And just like we all knew, just like we all planned, Juwan Johnson, the top scoring tight end.
Yes.
11 targets, 8 catches for 76 yards. Didn't even need a touchdown to do it, but he got 4 first downs for a total of 38.6. Josh Allen, at least this one feels a little bit more normal. Josh Allen, top scoring quarterback, 33 for 46 for 394 yards, 14 rushes for 30 yards, but 4 total touchdowns. That'll do it. 53.76 points, barely missing Christian McCaffrey's 54 point something. And the top scoring running back, well, the second top scoring running back is Derrick Henry, again, feeling a little bit more normal on that one. 18 for 169 on the ground, 1 for 13 in the air, 6 total first downs, 2 total touchdowns, and 47.2 fantasy points. The top 15 scorers in SFB, again in MFL, Christian McCaffrey, Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, Zay Flowers, Justin Fields with a, man, that game was intense. I don't know if you guys watched the Jets-Steelers game. That was a good game.
Yes, I was listening to it. It was pretty good.
I did. I watched that. That was the first one I watched this morning.
And again,
for those of us that got Justin Fields at a discount, it feels really nice.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Keon Coleman, the number 6 overall scorer, again, just like we all imagined. 42.2 points.
Yeah, Coleman, yep.
Puka didn't even need to play a full game to get up here, 41.6. Lamar Jackson, Bijan Robinson, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. Love to see that up there, 40.4. Wide receiver 1 for the Kansas City Chiefs, Marquise Hollywood Brown, 39.9 points. Indiana Jones, Daniel Jones, up at number 12, 38.98. Speaking of getting at a discount.
So I don't know if you saw my Twitter post, but I started the support group for people that said, if I had only started Daniel Jones, I would have.
Yeah.
You know, it's a 12-step program. We're going to we'll talk about our problems with Daniel Jones.
Puka did continue his, when he plays over 60% of the snaps, he absolutely destroys run now. 63% of his snaps.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have Jerry's address for the end of summer giveaway? He won the hockey jersey.
Let me see.
I was just I'm just about to pack it up. So if he wants to,
let me check here.
I think it's in Pirate. I think I've shipped to him before. I'll check Pirate Ship.
It does look like we have his address. Still the Eagan, Minnesota one, Jerry. We'll just get it sent there.
Oh, okay. I'll send it to Scott. Scott can send it. It can drop it off.
We do have Jerry's address in that thing.
I think Scott was just saying you were going to ship it to him because he wants it.
Yep. No, I got it. I just want to make sure that he knows that it's at Scott's house, and then he can deal with Scott after.
Bob, I'm going to give you that link in the private chat to the giveaway.
Thank you.
Thing.
Because I also have a Josh Allen jersey to ship out.
To somebody, but not to Jerry.
Oh, anyone, whoever I pick, I'm just gonna randomly go through and find
person.
some address.
Oh,
Round out the top 15 with Justin Herbert at 14, Saquon Barkley at 15. Now let's go to us. Let's go to the people. SFB leaderboards. Congratulations to Peter Friesen. Sorry, I don't know how to say your name. At pet_fries from the Colorado Rockies division. 396.94, the highest scoring player in SFB this week.
I think we're gonna have to fix that font.
It's the font you chose.
Yeah, I might not have left the divisions on there. Maybe, I don't know. It's pretty small. That's all.
Now, this isn't something we normally do, but hold on.
What are we doing?
I am going to hold on. I need to stop sharing that screen so I can share this screen.
How are you sharing so many screens? Do you have two computers?
No, but I uploaded the slides to StreamYard, so it doesn't count as sharing a screen.
Oh,
You'll see on the screen is the Scott Fishbowl leaderboard, where here again you could see Peter scoring his top score, Chris Abbott, Jason Sargent. There's our guy Jason in number 3. Let's just take this and let's go down. Oh, look, we're here. The 700s. Congratulations to all you in the 700s. A bunch of 2-0 people. Scroll a little further down. There's some 2-0s and some 0-2. That's pretty impressive right there. Let's scroll all the way down to the bottom, where we see at 5,016th place.
Frank in the chat.
Frank in the chat, who doesn't seem to be in the chat right now.
Yeah, do we have a wellness checkout on him?
He set a lineup. I saw
He
him.
did.
I spoke to him this morning before I knew this news. I was hoping he'd be here in the chat for this glorious reveal, but I'll just make fun of him in the Discord later.
Maybe we should highlight it and make a nice little graphic. Scott can make a graphic for it and we can post it.
So congratulations, Frank, to being the lowest scorer in SFB this week.
Brain burst. That would be Ryan McDowell had, I believe, a 323 score, and then Bob was in the 260s, and I think Bob was actually second of our board. Try Russ Spacefisher. I mean, it'll be there too, but maybe not.
I am the lowest scoring Fisher. 224.6, 0-2.
Why are there so many? Oh, Fisher cats. I see.
Oh, yeah. I didn't
Fisher
even really looking.
Well, you're behind. Scott's behind Chadfish.
Chadfish was the top 10 scorer, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. Brian Fish. Ian Fish.
It's more fun to scroll.
There he is.
That's
Graphic
drama.
designer Scott Fish. Number 3966.
Yes. Top 80%.
You do have to show that it does say graphic designer Scott Fish.
I don't believe I put that in there.
I don't know who would have done that.
Oh, man.
So you are ahead of Russ, but just barely.
So congratulations to our top 10 scores this week, ranging from 396.94 points down to 355.08. More the lowest scoring of the top 10, more than 100 points than I scored. So let's move on. Undefeated teams. There are 1,940 undefeated teams. I'm not going to list them all, but congratulations to all you 2-0s.
This showed me forever.
But who wants to win a signed jersey?
I do.
Type jersey in the chat for the next 3 minutes. It is 122. We'll go through 125. Type the word jersey in the chat, and you'll get entered to win whatever jersey I pull out of the rack over there.
This got asked in the Discord. So while people are writing jersey in the chat, I'm going to mention it. They were comparing scoring on Sleeper and MFL and thought, anecdotally, they're like, did Sleeper just score a lot more points? Well, MFL's average was 257.83, and Sleeper's average was 258.44. So about a 0.6, not even a point, just over a half a point per game difference, or per team. I'm not terrible at crunching numbers. It was going to be pretty even. This is a year where it's probably not going to be as close as previous years, but I mean, we're only 1 week in. We'll see how it goes, but under 1 point a game difference, under 1 point a game difference or a team difference for scoring, that's pretty good. They basically are scoring the same. Someday we'll be asked to take jersey, and it will be for a signed photo of the situation and JWoww in Jets jerseys.
What are you talking about?
I'm reading Retro Coach right here because I'm guessing because those are two Jersey Shore people from that MTV show that happened that one time.
I know it well.
Russ was friends with them, hung out with them all the time back in the day.
I had the spiked frosted tips and everything.
Yep, you gave them workout tips and some tanning tips.
I can't even joke about like stuff like, oh man, I'm the one that taught them how to say this, but I don't even know anything they said because I never actually watched the show.
I don't know how to feel about this. No, he's right. It's a great name, great, perfect. That's awesome. And, but I feel like it should be fantasy. Should the S be lowercase and the C be capitalized? Maybe then it's just that. Maybe then it just looks like fantasies spelled wrong.
Fantasies cares, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's right. I think it is right that way. Maybe
I think you need the space.
I think you need the C capitalized too, though, in fantasy scares. I think fantasy SC.
S apostrophe.
Yeah.
Maybe just.
You do need the space, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So if you do this is great show.
You still got
This
2 more seconds to type. Yeah, there you go.
That works better than.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards the apostrophe.
Scares. I don't know. It is the new rule. Really. I think I saw a stat. I mean, they said a stat during Red Zone. It was like so far 70-something% of kicks had been returned as of like Sunday during the late games or something. Retro's got it. Yeah, I didn't know the final stat, but it was 70-something. Scott Hansen said. Yeah, they don't want to give. And sometimes it's because the Vikings want to run clock. So they came out. Kevin O'Connell was like, bring out the ball. We need to get under the 2-minute warning. Yes, 50-50. 50%. They returned it or
They either returned it or they didn't.
Yeah, they either returned it or they don't. It was 50-50. I love it.
All right, let's find out who's winning a jersey.
All of these must be your emails in the Fantasy Cares email, Bob.
I've got a lot coming through right now.
Yep. And it is
Gonzalez. Congratulations. Mike Gonzalez, you are the winner of I'll put these in boxes for next week so we can do the reveal that we normally used to do. Mike
yeah.
Gonzalez, congratulations. You are the winner of
a number 37 jersey.
Come on, Patriots fan.
Oh, Rodney Harrison. That is solid.
No.
Not Rodney Harrison?
I mean, you have part of the last name correct.
That's
Damian Harris.
That's an old number for him. That was not his number. 20, maybe.
I mean, that's
It's Rodney Harrison was 37
for the Patriots. I got a picture right here. I'm looking at a picture of him for the Patriots.
I mean, that had to be a rookie year before he got his real jersey, I guess.
All right. So, Mike, please email team at fantasycares.org with your address, and we will get you this jersey out to you.
That's probably very unique to have that number.
I'm looking at the images. I think he was 37 his whole Patriots career, Bob.
Still a collector's item.
I don't know.
Like Google Images doesn't have a picture of him in a Patriots jersey and any other number. So I don't know. I didn't realize that was his number either because I'm pretty sure it was 22 at Alabama. And I'm looking at one that's 22 with the Bills. Who had 22 with the Patriots?
No, you might have been right. I might be off with my thinking.
Who was 22?
I'm probably most likely I am off with my thinking.
Yeah. 50-50 chance, Bob.
Well, no, I'm going to go 50-50 chance that I'm 50% wrong.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Yeah, no, it could be that he never got to play for the Patriots that day. He never saw the field.
Well, thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us on our Tuesday first week 1 recap.
Wait, that was it? I felt like we were just getting started.
Oh, we don't have to leave. This is just the end of the recap. We can just hang around and preview a Wednesday hangout.
I do have another show on at 1 or at 2 my time, so 30 minutes.
Go get the kids.
Go get the kids.
Sounds like Bob has to go get the kids.
Well, yeah, that's my 15-minute warning.
Well, thank you everyone for hanging out with us on a Tuesday afternoon for our week 1 recap. We'll see you back next week for week 2. But before that, we'll see you tomorrow evening for our Wednesday AJ Lee comeback discussion, Scott.
Yeah, it was expected, but it was still awesome. I haven't watched Raw from last night because I was watching the Vikings game. So I'm sure we could talk a little bit on the Wednesday night hangout, or maybe Ian wants to come on and talk. I don't know, but definitely excited.
What number was Frank in the chat? Because I wanted to let you know that Zach was pretty close.
I think it was
Frank was dead last.
So he's okay because Zach is 4,689.
Oh, that's still plenty along the way. There's still a bunch of people.
Like 400.
Just got over 200 points.
I think Frank had 140 points, which I'm not even sure how that's possible.
And so that puts him at the bottom of the board members.
It wasn't me.
I'm curious. I'm just curious what Frank's roster was. Frank would be a good sport about this, by the way.
Oh, I think we should pull it up.
He would think it's funny.
I definitely think it's.
Let's see, Frank 140. All right, here we go. Started Jamar Chase, who got 8 points. Nico Collins, who got 10. Omarion Hampton, who got 22. Jalen Waddle 14. Pacheco 11. Jatavian Sanders 12. Kyle Williams, wide receiver, New England, 4.7. Jordan Mason, 20. Rashad White, 6. CJ Stroud, 16. Tua, 13. He had Justin Fields with 40 on his bench.
So
I feel like he could have.
I feel like he's got a lot of players that can ball out other weeks, though. I feel like it's just a bad luck week with Chase and Collins and guys like that.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest week
I,
for
I
watching.
don't think Kyle Williams was the greatest start. He probably
mean-
could have started anyone.
As I'm looking at his roster, Troy Franklin is a guy I would have started. He's got a couple injured guys, and he's got Godwin. He has Godwin and Coker, and he's got some injured guys. Ayuk, he's got guys out on his bench. Tesla or Troy Franklin would have been the other option instead of Kyle Williams. And I probably would have started either of those over Kyle Williams, to be honest. So, but yeah, I'm sure we'll have fun talking about that on Wednesday night with Frank. But Russ was saying goodbye.
We got Frank, and we can talk about it with Zach because he was up there too.
Yeah, but Zach is not fun to make fun of because he just accepts it.
Yeah, I think Frank would too, though, right? He'd probably make jokes about it. I don't know.
Yeah, he'll
Frank
go
might
along
come
with it.
on
Zach's
and,
like,
and
"Yeah, I'm gonna
start
tell you."
talking about it.
I'm
We should
only
invite
two.
him on.
All right.
Time for buttons. All right,
Yeah,
thank you,
time for
everyone.
buttons. Thanks for watching.
See you later.